Hey guys, what's up? It feels like today we have something really cool to do together. Do you see that thing? Can you see it better now? So yeah guys, I just received this beautiful package over here. I guess you understand what's inside. It's a book. Jokes aside, a little bit of back history and let's open this thing up. For those of you who don't know me, I play in a band called Never Obey Again, and we decided to release some acoustic versions of the songs that people enjoyed the most of our two albums. So we reached out to Taylor asking them if they wanted to help us out in this project, and they accepted. So thank you, Dan, for this. And he sent over this beautiful piece. Let's open it up together and see what's inside. So guys, straight out of the box, this is how the guitar looks. And I know it's very personal, it's very subjective, but gotta be honest, this is one of the most beautiful instruments that I've ever held in my hand, and I'm so happy to be able to try it out. I don't want to get too geeky and too nerdy into the specs of this guitar. You can find them online. I just rather focus on how this guitar sounds and feels. And yeah, a few things I want to mention. It's I'm super stoked about this matte black finish matching these black tuners, and also getting in contrast with this beautiful wooden color. It's just an amazing sounding guitar, an amazing looking guitar. I know that some people might say, yeah, I'd rather prefer to focus on how it sounds rather than how it looks. It's true, but it's also true to me that I really want a guitar that also inspires me to grab it and play, and it has to be appealing aesthetic wise. And of course this is an amazing piece also because it's matching the color of the band. When we play with Never Be Again, we always have like satin white or satin black instruments, and this definitely fits the vibe. I'm super happy about how it sounds once plugged, because they did a great job with the amplification system. In between the saddle and the pins there are 3 dots that are basically 3 pickups that capture the sounds of all the 6 strings, and it translated in a very natural vibe, very natural way. A definitely better sound than a piezo pickup, and on the flip side it goes very close to a microphone in front of the guitar, or basically one of the microphone condenser mics that you have inside of some other systems, but it doesn't have the downside of getting so many feedbacks, especially if you're using the loop station or if you're playing on some loud stages with the monitors in front of you. So I really like how it sounds unplugged and plugged. Another important thing to mention is that this guitar comes already equipped with these amazing strings, which are the Dario XS 1253, and if you're not familiar with those are coated strings from the Dario. They play and sound extremely natural, so I'm happy it comes out of the box with these strings. Yep, so I'm gonna record something. Everything you're gonna hear, it comes from this amplification system, so nothing is gonna come directly from the mic of the camera, so you can actually hear how great it sounds just plugged straight into the audio interface, which is a Scarlett Focusrite. It's the most famous audio interface ever produced, so the red one. So quick mention, nothing is gonna be compressed, reverbed, anything else. I might just put a little limiter to avoid any clipping if I messed up with the gain. And yeah, first thing first, grab a new acoustic guitar, G chord, strum. I hope it translates, because in here the sounds, it's amazing. Just being close to this guitar, it sounds huge. It's great. And it's very easy because you have just these 3 knobs amplification system: bass, trebles, and volume. So let's just mess up a little bit and see. I'll start with the bass, roll them down in the middle, full bass. Oh. I'll do the same thing with the treble, 0, halfway, full volume, full treble. And the volume goes from 0, middle, full volume, a lot of volume. So maybe I'll just boost a little bit the bass and leave the treble in the middle. And yeah, let's play something and I'll let you judge how it sounds. No reverb, no compression, just the guitar straight into the audio interface. Oh man, I'll let you judge, but to me it sounds amazing. I do have other guitars, and many times I heard people saying, yeah, Taylor guitars are not that good, I prefer this brand, I prefer this other brand. And we hear it with all the guitars around the world, whether it's people like praising Fender, just insulting Gibson, vice versa, Ibanez or shit, ESP, blah blah, and I prefer this Sur rather than the Schecter. I mean, who gives a F? At the end of the day, it has to sound good. To me, it sounds good. All guitars sound different. For example, I do have other high-end acoustic guitars, which I love, like a J45 by Gibson. I had other Taylor's guitar. I have tried several Martins and Mattons, and I love them all. I mean, each of them sounds different. The thing I can say about this guitar though is that it's the only one that gives me zero problem once plugged in. I don't really need to tweak that much the sound. I'm very happy about that. So maybe let's hear something else with finger picking. Sorry, John Mayer, I messed up. I did a mashup with two of your songs. Sorry, buddy. See you soon. So let's maybe hear how it sounds now with some effects on. I'm not using anything from the DAW, from Logic. I'm just using directly some pedals that I have over here, just to let you hear how it sounds, like if you were in a live scenario, coming straight out of the PA system. And as I already told you, this very transparent sounding pickup, it matches very well with these effects. So let's hear how it sounds. So once again, I'm not paid for telling you all these beautiful things about this guitar. It's just me not being able to keep my emotion hidden somehow. It's just so cool to have these instruments in my hand. And one last thing I want to mention is that this guitar also performs very well into a looping scenario. So if you are a looping artist like myself, or if you just want to experiment sometimes and go on stage and not being too worried about all these feedback and weird sounding thing that might depend from a piezo system or condenser microphone inside of the guitar hole, or maybe you don't want it to sound like too fake, like a magnetic pickup, which is great for looping because you have no feedbacks, but on the flip side it really doesn't sound that natural. This pickup system, it's a whole cool thing. So yeah, let's just hear how it sounds in a looping scenario. I'm gonna do like a B-roll to show you what I'm using over here. I have a small pedal board with a compressor, reverb, octaver, and basically RC30 from Boss, from Roland's. And let's hear how it sounds. So guys, I really hope you like this review. I'm just getting started with this channel, so a follow or a comment or a thumbs up will really mean a lot to me. Let me know in the comment what you think. Let me know if I missed something, or if you would like to hear something different from this guitar. I might do another video if you guys want. So yeah, thanks for watching. This is How to Music, and see you at the next one. Cheers!